Hey, Cowboys Nation. Welcome to your ultimate destination for all things Dallas Cowboys. From the latest news, game analyses, rumors, to deep dives into player performances and strategies, we've got you covered. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss a play. Let's dive into everything you need to know about America's team. The NFL world has just been shaken to its very core, and I'm not exaggerating when I say this might be one of the biggest quarterback moves in modern football history. Joe Burrow, the golden boy of Cincinnati, the face of the Bengals' future, has officially signed with the Dallas Cowboys. Let that sink in for a second. The man who was supposed to bring a championship to Cincinnati is packing his bags and heading to Texas. Reports came out early this morning, and while fans first thought it was just another crazy offseason rumor, multiple sources have now confirmed Joe Burrow is a Cowboy. Jerry Jones has done it again, pulled off another blockbuster deal that nobody saw coming. The contract details haven't been fully released yet, but insiders are already calling it massive, with figures reportedly breaking previous quarterback salary records. Burrow, who's known for his calm confidence and leadership, now joins America's team with sky-high expectations. The question everyone's asking is, what does this mean for Dak Prescott, and how will this seismic move reshape the power balance across the entire NFL? For months, whispers have been swirling around the league that something unusual was brewing in Dallas. The Cowboys, after another heartbreaking playoff exit, were rumored to be quietly exploring options at the quarterback position, even though Dak Prescott had just come off one of his statistically best seasons. But deep inside the organization, sources say Jerry Jones was restless. He wanted that spark, that magic, that swagger, the kind of presence that not only wins games but sells hope to a fan base starving for a Super Bowl. And Joe Burrow, he's exactly that kind of player. The talks reportedly began behind closed doors right after the Bengals' front office stalled on restructuring Burrow's deal. Dallas swooped in, offering not only a record-breaking contract, but also full control over offensive design and personnel input. Burrow was said to be impressed by the Cowboys' vision, especially the opportunity to lead a franchise with such global reach. The Bengals, meanwhile, are left reeling, scrambling to explain how their franchise quarterback just slipped through their fingers. The reaction from fans has been absolute chaos. Bengals fans are in disbelief, some angry, others heartbroken. The social media meltdown began within minutes of the announcement, with Burrow betrayal trending worldwide. On the other side, Cowboys Nation is celebrating like they just won the Super Bowl. Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, every platform is flooded with edits of Burrow wearing the iconic star helmet, clips of him throwing deep bombs to CeeDee Lamb, and fans screaming that this is the year. ESPN's morning shows couldn't talk about anything else, and even former players are chiming in. Shannon Sharpe called it the boldest move in a decade, while Skip Bayless nearly lost his mind live on air, shouting, "America's team just got America's quarterback." It's the kind of storyline that doesn't just dominate headlines, it redefines them. Love him or hate him, Joe Burrow now carries the weight of one of the most polarizing franchises in all of sports. Every throw, every snap, every word he says will now echo far beyond the field. Inside sources close to Burrow say this move wasn't just about money, it was about legacy. After years of giving everything to the Bengals, battling through injuries, carrying a team that often failed to protect him, Burrow wanted something bigger. He reportedly told friends that he wanted to play for an organization that matched his ambition. The Cowboys' pitch, according to leaked details, focused on more than just football. They sold him on culture, marketability, and brand power. In Dallas, Burrow isn't just a quarterback. He's a symbol, a potential face of the NFL's most profitable franchise. The Cowboys also promised significant upgrades to the offensive line and hinted at major free agent targets to complement him. And let's be real, no other team offers a brighter spotlight. For a competitor like Burrow, the idea of becoming a legend in the star-studded city of Dallas was simply irresistible. Meanwhile, Cincinnati's ownership is facing brutal criticism for not locking him down sooner, accused by fans of the biggest front office failure in Bengals history. Analysts are already dissecting what this means for the Cowboys' offensive strategy. With Burrow under center, Mike McCarthy is expected to overhaul the playbook, integrating more vertical passing, more tempo, and a heavier reliance on Burrow's quick-release rhythm. The chemistry between Burrow and star receiver CeeDee Lamb could be lethal, and there are already whispers that Dallas is targeting T. Higgins, Burrow's old teammate, for a reunion in Texas. Imagine that: Burrow, Lamb, Higgins, and Tony Pollard in the same offense. That's nightmare fuel for every defensive coordinator in the NFC. The Cowboys haven't had this kind of offensive firepower since the days of Troy Aikman and Michael Irvin, and fans are already dreaming of a Super Bowl run. But with big dreams come big expectations, and in Dallas, expectations aren't just high, they're suffocating. Burrow will have to deliver immediately, because patience is not something Jerry Jones or Cowboys fans are known for. Yet, despite all the hype, there's an underlying tension that can't be ignored. Dak Prescott, the man who has carried the Cowboys' offense for years, now finds himself without a team. Sources say he was completely blindsided by the move, learning about Burrow's signing through social media before the team even contacted him. That's cold, even by NFL business standards. Rumors suggest Prescott's camp is already exploring potential landing spots, with the Falcons, Raiders, and Vikings reportedly showing interest. It's a cruel reminder that in professional football, loyalty often means nothing once the numbers stop adding up. Still, Dak handled it with grace, posting a short message on Instagram thanking Cowboys fans for their love and support. But you can tell, it stings. The locker room dynamic in Dallas will be something to watch closely, because while Joe Burrow's arrival might ignite a new era, it also marks the end of one. And for the Cowboys, that transition could either be the start of a dynasty or a disaster waiting to happen. As the dust begins to settle around this monumental signing, the ripple effects across the NFL are already being felt. Teams that thought they were set at quarterback are suddenly reevaluating their entire strategies. The AFC landscape, once dominated by young guns like Mahomes, Allen, and Burrow, has shifted dramatically. The Bengals, once considered perennial contenders, now face an identity crisis. Without their leader, without their heartbeat, what's left? Meanwhile, the NFC, once seen as the weaker conference, just got a massive boost in star power. Joe Burrow's arrival in Dallas might tilt the balance of power for years to come. Ticket sales are reportedly skyrocketing. Merchandise pre-orders have crashed the Cowboys' online store, and even Vegas odds have gone wild. Dallas instantly became the favorite to win the NFC Championship, overtaking the 49ers and Eagles in one shocking update. This isn't just another roster move, it's a cultural event. Everyone wants to see how Burrow's swagger fits into the Cowboys' Hollywood-style chaos. Can he handle the spotlight, the drama, and the pressure that comes with the star on his helmet? Or will the weight of expectation be the one opponent he can't outsmart? Inside the Bengals organization, it's pure turmoil. Reports suggest ownership and management are pointing fingers, blaming each other for letting contract negotiations drag out so long. The front office apparently underestimated how far Dallas was willing to go. And when Jerry Jones wants something, history tells us he gets it. Burrow's departure has left a gaping wound not just in the roster, but in the hearts of Cincinnati fans who believed he was their forever guy. Local radio shows are filled with emotional callers demanding accountability, some even calling for the team president to step down. The Bengals locker room, once a tight-knit brotherhood, is reportedly in shock. Ja'Marr Chase, Burrow's closest ally, posted a cryptic message on X that read, "Loyalty don't mean what it used to." That post alone sent waves through the sports world, hinting at deeper fractures inside the team. The Bengals may try to move on quickly, but you don't just replace a quarterback like Joe Burrow. You rebuild your entire soul. And right now, Cincinnati looks like a franchise searching for one. Meanwhile, in Dallas, training camp has transformed into a full-blown media circus. Reporters, cameras, influencers, everyone wants a glimpse of Joe Burrow in that silver and blue uniform. His first press conference was electric. Calm, confident, perfectly measured. He spoke about embracing the challenge, honoring the legacy of Cowboys legends and bringing championship energy back to Dallas. You could feel the buzz, that collective belief spreading through the fan base like wildfire. Coaches reportedly said Burrow already took command of the locker room within days, holding film sessions, setting standards, organizing off-season workouts. That's classic Burrow, quiet leadership that demands respect without shouting for it. Jerry Jones, grinning ear to ear, told reporters this was the kind of quarterback we've been waiting for. The Cowboys players, from Micah Parsons to C.D. Lamb, are hyped beyond belief. They've been posting videos calling it a new era. Dallas hasn't had this level of momentum in decades, and the city feels it. Everywhere you go, restaurants, gyms, barbershops, people are talking about Joe Burrow. It's not just football, it's theater, it's spectacle, it's pure entertainment. But before we continue, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and give this video a like. Your support helps us keep bringing you the latest updates on the Dallas Cowboys. Feel free to share your thoughts on the news in the comments as well. But with all this excitement comes an undeniable question. What if it doesn't work? The Cowboys' history is littered with hype that burned bright but faded fast. Remember Terrell Owens, Tony Romo, Ezekiel Elliott's contract saga? It's always drama with Dallas. Joe Burrow may be the savior on paper, but the Cowboys are a different animal. The expectations are ruthless, the media's scrutiny relentless. One bad game, and the headlines will flip from America's hero to another overhyped star. Even insiders are cautious. They know Burrow's leadership and talent are elite, but football is chaos. One injury, one bad play-calling stretch, and the narrative can collapse overnight. Mike McCarthy is on the hottest seat in the league right now. If this season doesn't end with at least an NFC title appearance, it's over for him. Still, you can't help but feel the energy building. Cowboys fans don't just want to win, they need to. It's been nearly 30 years since their last Super Bowl. Maybe, just maybe, Joe Burrow is the one to finally end that drought. The endorsement deals are already flooding in. Nike, Pepsi, Beats by Dre. Every brand want a piece of the Burrow x Dallas phenomenon. Marketing experts predict this could become the most lucrative individual athlete brand collaboration since LeBron's move to Miami. Dallas isn't just a team, it's a media empire. And Burrow, with his calm charisma and undeniable star power, fits perfectly into that ecosystem. Insiders even claim Netflix and Amazon are already pitching documentary series around his arrival, following him through his first Cowboys season. It's wild. We're talking about a quarterback signing turning into a full-blown entertainment event. That's the Joe Burrow effect. He brings not only wins, but also relevance, something the Cowboys crave more than anything. Meanwhile, fans are camping outside the stadium, hoping for a glimpse of his first official practice snaps. Season tickets? Sold out. Jersey pre-orders? Record-breaking. It's madness in the best way possible. Dallas hasn't felt this alive in decades. Whether he wins immediately or not, Burrow has already changed the Cowboys forever. And so, as we stand in the middle of this storm, one thing is clear. The NFL will never be the same again. Joe Burrow in a Cowboys uniform isn't just a headline. It's a turning point, a rewriting of modern football mythology. It's a reminder that in today's league, nothing is permanent, no player is untouchable, and every dynasty can shift with a single signature. The Bengals will mourn, the Cowboys will dream, and the rest of the league will scramble to catch up. This move has reignited rivalries, reshaped divisions, and redefined ambition. And deep down, even Burrow's critics know this. Love him or hate him, the man changes the game. Maybe he's walking into a pressure cooker, maybe he's risking everything, but that's what great players do. They bet on themselves. And if this gamble pays off, Joe Burrow won't just be remembered as the Bengals' former hero or the Cowboys' new quarterback. He'll be remembered as the man who revolutionized the NFL forever. That's it for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to keep receiving exclusive news about the Dallas Cowboys, please subscribe to our channel and give this video a like. We always look forward to your comments and opinions. See you in the next video.